Number 7, discover who your real customer is. Specifically, find out why you please them and keep doing it. Really understand it, like he did with the Cotswold cottages. He knew what he had, and he kept going back to that basic ingredient. He knew exactly what resonated with people, and he kept giving them what they wanted because he was very clear on who those people were and what it was that he delivered to them and why it worked. Number 8, innovate in order to scale up and meet customer demand. The Canvas transfer process that they came up with, which sounds so weird to us, including the blood and the signature part, that whole thing, but it was very innovative. It was a way that they could meet the customer demand of everybody who wanted to hang one of these things above their fireplace. Everyone who wanted a conversation piece that could say, yeah, see that signature? It's actually authenticated. See, this is a Canvas transfer reproduction that I bought for X number of dollars, and they wanted that. The customer, and so they got very innovative and very creative to find ways to get to the customers that they so accurately defined and understood who they were and how they were serving them. Number 9, your greatest success might be in going against the grain and creating new combinations, such as business and art, like we talked about earlier. The series addiction mixed with the exclusivity that art provided. The series addiction of someone who would want a John Grisham novel, like I talked about, where the customer base really just wants the next one. They want to see what they like what they do. They can't wait to hear that next song released by some famous pop star, R&B recording artist, and they just want the next one. They like that theme, and they can't wait for the next one, and they're there to buy it. Mix that with the exclusivity of somehow having an original, and it was a very unique combination that no one's ever done before. In that, built on top of Kinkade's raw talent, is how you explain $4 billion of sales, is this innovative, creative combination by going against the grain, willingly being rebels in the market, and coming up with new combinations. And here's a sub-point on that one that I think is very important. This applies, if you want to be excellent in anything, this really applies. Remember this one. Don't ever be scared to offend the status quo. Don't ever be scared to offend the status quo. I would almost say it's the job description of a leader to offend the status quo. If someone isn't whining about the threat you and your organization pose, then probably you're not leading. You're probably not finding creative new space. You're probably not innovating. You're probably not threatening anybody, and so they'll be nice and quiet. If you want a nice, cozy little life, don't threaten the status quo. If you want an exciting, exhilarating, wild ride, threaten the status quo and see what happens. I can't promise peace, but I can promise entertainment. Number 10, guard your brand. Guard your brand. And like Kinkade and his partners recognized early on, you are a brand as an individual. You are a brand. How you show yourself to the world, what you contribute to the world, the value you bring in what you do, your contribution. You yourself are a brand, and you need to value that and guard it and protect it. Never let short-term considerations or pressures undermine your long-term legacy. Don't let those things happen, because you only have you. You don't get another you. You can't make another brand. You can't be Prince or the artist formerly known as Prince and then back to Prince. We knew all along it was him. You only get one brand. You only get you. Guard it. Keep it pure. Don't sacrifice short term. Don't sacrifice the long term for the short term. And the final one, finish well. Finish well. So few people do. Finish well. And the way you do that is stay focused on the big picture and guard against the fires that burn in the area of your personal demons. Everybody is attacked. Everybody's tempted. Everybody has weaknesses. Everybody has inbred sin. Guard against those things, and don't ever take those things lightly, because they're a consuming fire. And with someone as talented, as good-hearted, as warm-spirited as Thomas Kinkade, if it can bring someone like him down, imagine what it can do to the rest of us. It should serve, his life can serve as a great warning to a lot of us that are well-intentioned, that want to glorify our God, that want to do great things, that want to bring light into the world, that we can still be attacked from the rear. And we need to guard against those demons every day and finish well. Thanks.